Hi, Team Golearn. My name is David from Team Harvester for me and Affirm Store Global Resource Limited. So I want to guide you guys on how to be able to use our email software. It's very simple and straightforward. So everyone might have their own account login details, or you might literally have to use a single login details to access the platform. So right away, I want to log in right away. So after you've been able to log in, this will be the first thing. Go team, welcome, this and this. You can read all this, or you can end the tour like this. So after that, then you come all the way down to this part. You come to my account. The first thing is you have to fill in your details. So first name, this the goal line, team, the email, the confirm email. Just leave this and this. You don't need to touch this. Then you can change the avatar. Then you come down to company. Saying I was able to fill in all these details based on the info that Mr. Oleboipo provided to us. So you can also put in a 2FA if you want as a team. So now then let's go back to the main aspect. The main aspect is I have a demo details already. So I want to teach you guys on how to use. So you don't need this. So the first thing is you come to list. Now this list is you are creating a settings that you will always be using to send email to all your client. To all your subscribers. Now the first thing is now what this list means is it gives you a unique link that you can send to your subscribers any day, anytime to come and subscribe to your mailing list, and you can use it for different purpose. You can use it for different purpose. Let's say you're having a conference now, you can have a different mailing list for different conference and ask people to register their names, emails, phone number, and every other aspect. So the first thing is to not create a long time. You come down to create new. You come down to create new. So now I'm going to give it a name. So let's say, and one thing is on everything on our platform, just click on this to show you the details. Click on this, show you the details. Click on this, show you the details. So whatever you want, just click on it. So right away, I want to give this a name. I want to give this a name. Just a minute. This is newsletter. Okay, so display name. So I want to call it Golearn PR. Or okay, the name that's going to show on the mailing list when they want to learn. So Golearn, let's say entrepreneur. NEUR program like this. So let's say Golearn entrepreneur program for anyone that wants to join Golearn entrepreneur program. So if you want to give them a welcome mail, you can say yes. So you can say yes. I'm just using the demo data here. So whatever you want, just click on description. It will give you whatever you want. So opt-in, I'm going to opt in for a single. You can use double, you can use single. So everything depends on you. So I'm going to use single. This single means this opt-in actually means for they need to join your mailing list to be able to have access. Now when you send a mail, the top part of the mail you see from this is where the name is coming from, the email address. Now the response you can actually use support. So we can use support at mygolearn.com. So then you can give it a subject just like we have it here. So you can give it a subject that you want to be sending every week. So we can call it Golearn Entrepreneur Program. Approval, this approval means that every time somebody wants to join your mailing list, you have to approve it manually, which I don't think you really need to do that. Now this redirect means that let's say somebody who is already an existing subscribers that wants to join again, if you have a page, let's say a page like a thank you page, a page just to tell them more about the program, you can put in the direct link here. Once they are done, then you can put this for those who are not yet your subscriber. Now you also need to enable the subscribe button so that they will be able to subscribe. They will also be able to unsubscribe. And now, so this one is actually for notification. Sorry, this is for notification. That is, when someone subscribe, the system should notify who should receive a notification when someone subscribe to your mailing list, and when someone unsubscribe, you can put different names there. You can put many names, put in a comma like this. Can you see? So you can put comma if you have two people's name emails that you want to use. Now this one, now action when subscribe, like what do you want them to do? Like when they subscribe, which subscribers aspect do you want them? Now you can't choose anyone here yet because you are yet to open a subscribers page for these guys. So it is when you are done, you can come back and choose a subscribe. Like anytime anyone click on this link, make sure they join this subscribing list. So you give them a specific subscribing list that you want them to join. So once you are good with this, and when someone unsubscribe too, you tell them that okay, which list do you want them to, like the same thing you select at the first one. Let's say you select all here, you all should be the same thing you're going to select as well. So it's just the same way it works. So if you select just this, then you must also select Golearn, so that if the person registers, the person will be among this list. If the person is not interested again, the person will be out of the same list. So I'm not going to choose any list because I'm still going to create a new list generally for this. Now this company is the same details that I showed you from the beginning. So all these ones you are doing is just a one-time stuff. So after that, then the subsequent one is when you are actually going to start editing your stuff. So once you are done, you click on save and click on back to list. So once right away now I've been able to create the list right away. So if I want to know more about it, so you can click on this. Now when you click on this aspect, you can see we're having 0 subscribers on this. So you can see segments, you can see now under this custom feed, that is when what are the details you want to request from these guys. You can see the email address, you can see first name, last name. So let's imagine you want to actually you want to request for their phone number. So you can come to add phone number field like this. So can you see? So just put in phone number like this. So for this, so like you want to be always, you want to receive their name. Can you see their names? So email comes first, their first name, their last name. Now this tag is very, very important. When you want to send mail, you can see this email has its own tag. That one is fixed. This F name means first name, this L name means last name. So which means that anytime you are sending mail, if you use F name and L name, the system will use their first name and last name to the name. Now in this aspect, now I want to use PNUB, I mean phone number, or PNUM. So let me use PNUM. Phone number is it required? You can say yes, that you want to have their phone number. So you can actually use which country do you want to use, or I want to use Nigeria, I want to use, so it all depends on which aspect you actually want to use. So you can use a default country, and you can also remove it also from, but what today for this one I want to be using a default country at once. So it will be plus 234 this and this and this. So let me make it optional like this. So once you are done, you will click on save changes like this. So once you click on save changes, you can come back to newsletter. You know, I tag this section, this list as a newsletter. Now you can come down to this page. Now this page, that is where you edit anything that deals with mail that will be sent to your subscriber. Now when somebody subscribe, this is what they're going to get. We are happy you decided to subscribe to our mailing list. You can edit this to your own taste. Now this is the link you are going to give to anyone who actually just let me paste the link on my browser so that you can see. So anyone that want to subscribe to your mailing list, this is what it's going to look like. So can you see? So this is the email address, this is the phone number, the first name and last name. So the person can see change the number. Can you see? So it's not a must that it has to be in Nigeria number. So you can change your number. So but for this purpose now, okay, so I've been able to explain how that one works. So now for this aspect, now you can change your subscriber what you want to have there. You can come down here, so you can see we have different types of form here. So you can see this is the welcome mail, this is the welcome mail. So when someone subscribes to your list, this is what is going to send them. Thank you for subscribing to the name of the this my Golearns and this. You can update your information by clicking here. So this is just how it's going to look like. So you can add any tag to as well. Let's say you want to have a tag, you want to mention their name. I Dave, this and this, everything all depends on you. Everything. Let me just use an example. Sorry, just say hello. So if I should post, sorry, if you can see that I created PNUM before, right? So if I should put, I can put this and this. I'm going to copy this and this, these two, and put it here like this. Then I'll click on save changes. So when I click on save changes, so this one means that it's going to ask for their name. Hello, hello, the name and that they use. It's called them by their name and thank you for subscribing to this list. So that is if you actually want this. So this is how it's going to look like. So I'm just giving you a sample. So let me save this again. So hello, their first name and their last name. Thank you for subscribing to our list. This and if you have any other thing you want to add, or your company URL, your Ds, your company email address, you can. This one now, this is going to show the comments here. This will show the company name. If you have any other thing you want to write, so you can put in any other thing that you want. So it's customizable and straightforward. So you can do this one anytime, any day. So I won't waste much time on this. So now for okay, once you are done, I've been able to explain this. Now for these forms is for those, let's say you have a website. This one is for us. You don't really need to go through this one is for us. If you have a website like this, so I want just to copy this link and paste it to any website that we want it to appear to. So let me go back to the newsletter. Now also, now if you are using custom field for your Excel sheet, you must be 1, 2, 3, 4, and it must be in line with the way it was arranged like this. Can you see? Email, phone number, first name and last name. It has to be the same way. So but because I'm using this, I'm going to go and delete the phone number, so that I'm just going to have just email, first name and last name. So I'll just come back to this part here. I'll come down to custom field like this. So after coming down to custom field, I will scroll down. This is the phone number section. So I'm going to now this is number one. Now based on how I sorted it out, this is number 0. Okay, this is number 1, this is number 2. So let me make this as number 3. Number 3 like this. Now this one I'm making number 3. I'm just showing you another what. Now let me try and refresh this page so that you can see. Can you see? So this phone number comes at the third, at the last part. Okay, let's do it this way. Let me add phone number here so that it will be easier. Phone number. Actually, I don't need this, but I'm just showing you how it's gonna work. So I don't need to put any data here. So, sorry. So okay, this is just a test one for everyone. So we are not really using the phone number. So right away, so I have 4 fields right away. So let me just come to my newsletter like this. So I have my page. So I've been able to teach you guys on all this. Then if you come to tools, this is where you are going to. You can see, if you scroll down, it will show you your list, those that open, those that click, those that unsubscribe, those that complain. You see everything from here. So you can also export this to see your track records and for easier tracking. Now when you come down to tools, this is where you import. You copy. If you have an existing, you can export your subscribers to as well on the platform. But for my own sake, I want to import. So before I import, I'll come to my Excel, I'll come to file, download, I'll come to this. So I'm going to save this as demo. So let me save it on my desktop folder, untitled, save. So you can see that I've been able to save it right away. So I'll come here, I'll click on import, click on CSV, You can see there's a demo here already. Then click on this I'm coming. Okay, test. Okay, I think this, okay, this is it. Then you click on upload file. So you can see that the moment I click on upload file, you can see 12 subscribers, 12 processed successfully, 0 errors, 100%. So if I come down to my list again and I come back to this, so you can see that I have 12 subscribers already. And if you go and check your custom field, I have email address, phone number, this last name. I think the phone number was twice, so I need to delete this one. Sorry, I need to delete this one. Let me delete this out of this. And okay, so after I've been able to delete this, then I'll click on save. Then I'll click on this. Okay, so once I'm done, I'm coming back to newsletter so that you can see. So I have 12 subscribers, I have 4, this and this. So now this one is for importing of existing data. So right away now I'm done with this aspect. Then the next aspect is how to send an email and the email template. That one is very, very simple. So I'm going down to the next phase. So right away I'm done with my list. So if I want to send a mail, it's very easy for me to send a mail. So I'm just going to pick this and send a mail directly to this list. So you can also come here to click on history, copy. You can import like this if you don't want to go through all this stress of entering it one by one. So now on email template, we have landing page. You can also create landing page. If you want to use landing page, we also have email templates. So you can go through the template that we have. So you can see before you send a mail, you must have a template that you want to use. It's very, very simple. So you can upload your own template here. So you can see an example. You can click on this example to upload to follow, or you can use our drag and drop features. Let me just click on new. So you can see, so we have a drag and drop features here. So it all depends on what you want to use. So you can see, so I want this to come down here. So I want this. Can you see? If you want to add images and the likes, so you can see that there are images section that you can actually add like this. I sent a mail before with image. So if I want it to be at the top, can you see? I want it to be at the down part. So you can see, so you can select the image from your own laptop. So I don't have any image to use, so that's why I'm just using this as the test one. Sorry, I'm adding this to the down part. Sorry, so you can see all what this and this. So you can use this method to give the email template, give it a name, a name that you can easily remember. So let's say, okay, entrepreneur, entrepreneur mail list, or you can just give. So on for categories, you can also create categories first. I already created a category before doing this. So for you now, you can actually create a category first before even coming to create a mail template. So why do we need to create category for easier? Okay, so you can know, oh, this one goes for Monday, this one goes for Friday. So let's say go Friday. You can delete all what I'm fixing here. Go Friday. So you can also create another one, entrepreneur, and so you can, so the reason why is so that you can easily know, okay, this is all the mails that we've sent on Monday, this is all the mail we sent on Friday, this is all the mail we sent based on entrepreneur. So I'll come back to template. So I didn't save the other one I just created, so I'm just going to create it again. You can use this, or you can use you can create new afresh, I mean without drag and drop features. So let's say you just want to create and type in all what you want. So you can see You can put in the template name that you want to use, the category that you want, so you can see. So you can just put in, the way you guys normally post in, you copy and paste. So you can just copy and paste everything here. Now, if you want to, if you want to use tag name, we use f name for these, f this and this. So that is where you're going to be using tag names. It all depends on you. So you can also use template builder. Yeah, we have template builder too as well. So everything now depends on what you actually want to use. So everything depends on you. So I'm just showing you how everything works. I'm literally showing you how everything works. So it's straightforward. So let me just let me just use, like, if you look at this second test I just did now, look at the template I did. This is the second, I said second test. I go learner, this and this. So you can see that is just, I just move this, just it's a drag and drop features. So if you can decide to use this and this, and you can do send a test mail so that you can see how it's going to look before sending it out. So it will ask you for the, okay, this is the way it's going to look like, or you can let it have a subject name. Who are those that you want to receive this test mail, and what name do you want it to show that is coming from? So bc at bl.mygolearn.com. So once I click on this, the system will send a test mail to that mail to confirm. So you see the way it looks, so that you can be able to edit and do whatever you have to do properly before sending out the mail. So let me open this test mail that I did. So welcome to Go Learn, this and this and this. So everything depends on you. So it depends on whatever you want to use. You can also preview it and see the way it looks before you actually send. So just let you know how it actually looks before you actually send it out. So I'm just showing you how everything literally works, so that there will be no, so you can see it will preview. It's still loading, so you can see the way it looks. Amazing Monday, which I go learner, and this. Like, you see the way it looks. Once you are okay with this, then you are good to go to send the mail. So once you are done, so I'm going to just use my existing ones. I don't want to create. So once you are good, so I'm going to use the second test. So if you want to use landing page too, you can come to landing page. You can create series of landing page by yourself. So everything depends on what you want. So you can see we have some demo landing page for you to use. So you can just edit, put whatever you want to put into it, then you are good to go. So the landing page will have a link, so you can see the link. It will have a link that you can give out to anyone to. So everything depends on what you want to use it for. We have different features on this platform. Now when you want to send, this is the main. When you want to send, you can have groups of those you want to send to. It all depends on you. Oh, let's say Go Learner Boys. Let's say we have under entrepreneurship now. So let's say we have different section under entrepreneurship. So let's say we have those that are into shoemaking. You can delete all this, please. This is just a test one. So you can say, okay, let me create another one. Bead. This one, all these things are not what you need basically. I'm only showing you how it actually works and to see how effective it might look. So if you come to groups, you see the groups you created. So you can say I have test here, I have shoemaking, I have this. So you will see those that, okay, I've sent 5 mails to those under bead, 5 mails to those under shoes. So if coach want to send a mail to a specific unit, instead of sending it to the general people, so you can easily send it to a specific unit from this aspect. So here is first, okay. So autoresponder, you can also make use of it, but I'm not going to speak much about this because I have a lot of things. Now this is all campaign. You see all the mails I've sent. This is where I've been sending mails to you. So the mails I sent before, only 9 people read my mail. 9 people. Can you see? Second I sent only 5 people. The last one I sent, this is the third one, only one person. The fourth one, only 3 people read my mail. So you'll be able to see those who read your mail, and you can also retarget those who did not read your mail. That is, you still want to send them on that mail. Now let me now let's start. Let's create a campaign. You click on create new campaign. So you give the campaign a name. So this will be used to differentiate. So you can read whatever it is. So let's say I'm creating a campaign. I'm a mail for entrepreneur. So remember that we created the list at this point here. So I'm using those under newsletter, those under bid. So can you see? So you can choose anyone you actually want to go for, but it's not a must use. So you are sending it as a regular, and you are also going to choose segment. You don't I didn't add any segment, so you can just leave everything the way it is. Then you click on save and next. Now they will be seeing the email is coming from BC at this. Reply goes to this. Now this is going to their email that they'll be seeing their mail. So now remember that. Now let me also add, remember that we have this F name. Let me copy this to F name and L name. So just in case you want to add their name, so I'm sending it as a plain text. So all this one, you can just minimize all these things. Just leave this the way it is. This one is for test base, so you don't really need this. So and this show more means if you want to target those who has video can you see? Okay, change subscriber field from this open, like first name. If you can change it to another field that you actually want to use, but I'm not going to go into this. You can change subscriber custom field value when the name has been opened. So you can change, okay, this person names means this. So you can also change upon when the campaign has been sent. So you can, I'm clearing this, sorry. It's not a must you use all this. So I'm only saying, showing you what. So there are other aspects too. Choose actions against subscriber. Okay, you can copy or move them to this list. So if anybody subscribe based on this campaign, if somebody click on this campaign and said okay they want to subscribe, which means that you are going to move them from this. Oh, let's say you're marketing a product out to a general list. So for those that say they are interested, once they click on subscribe, you can create another page down that it should move them to interested subscribers. So once they click on subscribe, it will move their email from that part to this part, so that you can continue to send them mails for frequent orders. So, and those that goes against your campaign, you know what and what you want to do about it. So I mean, if somebody says they want to unsubscribe, you can literally tell your this side that you should remove the person out from this list to another list that you want. So you can have a list for unsubscribers. That means those that you will not message again. So all these aspects, so it will be coming. So these are the servers that we have for Golang. You don't need to add anything. So you can see we have info, we have BC. So all these things, you don't need to really go through all these things. I'm only showing you how it works. If you have any attachment or anything you want to add, this is where you're going to add it. I mean, let's say you have a PDF file that you want to add to this campaign, so you can easily add it to the, that aspect. So I think, so when, okay, so I'm reducing this. So you can say that you don't really need this. You only need this when you want more options. So then you click on save and next. I'm telling you this. It's very, very simple to send email. So right away now, I want to send. So now this is, you can say that even this part here, you can import mails. So, but because I already saved my mails already, so I'll just come to change or select template. So you can see that I have template I already created already. So I'll just click on second test. No, sorry, mistake. Go back. So when you will just come down to this part here and click on choose. So instantly it's going to load the mail that I already did. So if I don't want to use this Go learner, sorry. So I can paste in, sorry, um So I can paste in this file. I'm coming. I'm trying to see. Okay, so let me copy this again. Copy. Okay, control and paste. So this one is, I'll put F means hello, their first name and last name. It depends on the one you want to go for. This one means first name, this one means last name. This is the okay. So let me just say, because I'm sending a mail now, last phase of our test one, creating this and this. So once you are done with this, so you can see, you can also, everything depends on you. So you can remove this, you can add more, you can move it down to whatever you want. So you can bold, so you can see that every features that you actually want. Can you see? You can reduce the size, you can do the spacing depending on what you want. Can you see? You can do the height if it is too tall. So can you see? So everything there, so there's nothing you want. If you also want to add link, so let's say I want to make this on link now, I can double click this and click on this to make it a link. So https mygolearn.com. So when they click on the options, so you can see that the options is now in blue. So when they click on the options, it's going to show them a link. So every aspect that this we type in, if you want to code to, this is code and aspect. So right away I've added LOF name and last name, Golearn. So once you are done with this part, then you click on save. Let me go back up and see auto playing this and this. So you click on save and next. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm okay. So right away now, when do you want to send the mail? It's always good to be sending the mail in 15 in hours base. So I want to send this mail today, and today is already 9 o'clock. So I want it to go by 9:20. Now, if you want to, if you have like you want it to go in every hour, you can choose okay every 8 a.m. That's when you want your mail to be going out. You can choose 8 a.m. So it will send by 8 a.m. the next day. But you can also select other dates from here. So if you want you to be sending it frequently, you can say okay every day at which hour, at 8 hour this and this and that 8 to 9. Can you see? So it will be sending this mail frequently every day from 8 to 9. This maximum means that it is not going to expire. So but if I click on 5, which means that it will send only 5 times. So but I'm not using this, so I'm not using this, so I'm going to leave this like this. So I'm not using this. -1 means unlimited, so I'm not going to use this, and I'm not going to use this. So you can see the summary: email, entrepreneur newsletter, from to email, this and this. The campaign will target only 12%. So you can see. Then you click on save changes. Then you click on schedule. Every mail must be scheduled. You click on schedule. So voila, you are done. So you can say that you are done already. It's very very simple and straightforward. So once you are done, you can see them. I've been able to schedule. So exactly when it is 9:20, the system will start sending out the email to all the participants. So after the mail has been sent out, then you can come back and verify and view, oh, who viewed this email, this and this, who signed this. So that is just how the mail software works. So I'm so sorry for taking a lot of your time, but I need to explain this so that there will be no issues. You can use this to refresh. You can use this to export. So let's say you want to export this, you can export it out. And so everything depends on you. So you can see, you can pause, you can mark as sent, you can compare campaigns with each other. we can share code, you can also send a test mail. So you can say that our software has a lot of features. This autoresponder is actually for those that are into um um let's say my email marketing in micro units. So that is just for those that are, so that is just the way it is. This price plan, just don't touch it, don't touch it. So we've already authenticated everything for Golang. So, and also you can come here, you see notification of things that has been done from back end. I mean, if there is a mail, and this quota, we didn't limit Golang to any quota. So you don't limit, you go learn to any quota. So if there is quota now, let's say we are giving you access to, you can only send 52 emails. Once you get 52 emails, it will stop. You can't send again. So that's just how the quota works. And you can also use this to change it to night, or you change it to day. Now, if you want to open extra account for your team members, you come to sub account. You will click on create new. So you will input the person's first name and last name, their email address. Now you will click on send details via email. That is, the person will receive these details on his email. Put the person's phone number. So, and so you tell what you want the person to do. Oh, this person can manage domain. This person can manage my email. This person. So if somebody that's always creating content, you can give the person access to only email templates. That is, the person will only be handling email template. He will not be able to send, and they must not have access to server. If you guys do any error, we will not be able to sort it out. So it's best you handle everything. Although there's nothing on our site that we cannot handle. So, but it's best not to touch it. So somebody that will be sending the mails, you can only enable manage campaign and disable landing page, disable surveys. You can also create surveys. I didn't go to that aspect too. You can also create surveys too for Golang. Let's say you want to know more about okay. So let's say, okay, let me say um I'm just using a so just a sampling method. So you can come down to survey and create a survey, like you want to know more details about something, this and this. Then you select the category. You can see the one we created. Then you can type in whatever you want the survey to look at, so that the customers can give you feedback on what you are doing, if you are doing well or not. So I think we are good to go. So there's nothing on this part I've not explained. Servers, don't touch servers. This is actually where we link out Golang servers that will be sending the mail. So you don't need to touch anything there. Domain, don't touch anything there. API keys, don't touch anything there. You don't have anything to do with this aspect. So that is all. And if you have complaint, you can reach out to us via WhatsApp, or you can come down to this part here, create a ticket, send down, okay, type in whatever you want to type to us. Our support will receive the mail and we will respond back to you via mail. So thank you so much. God bless you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. So I'm out of now. I'm out now. So thank you so much. God bless you.